Hello, soul family. This is Lioness Light with a PSA, a public spirituality announcement. Ha ha ha. Uh, so today's messages have been centered around reality versus illusion. So I wanted to share that with all of us. The biggest message I was getting is there is and has been an action on reality. And we need to cut through the illusions to get to the truth, capital T and lowercase t, truth. I had a vision that we need to walk through the blue door. And for me, blue is associated with the throat chakra, so communication. I also looked up the definition of auction, and the definition is a public sale in which goods or property are sold to the highest bidder. So the only thing that's real is love, and anything that is not love is an illusion. So the only thing that's real is the offering of love or the request for love. And the illusion comes from our ego mind or our perception, our shadow, or whatever we want to call it. So this is an attempt to build a bridge for communication, for the connection into true reality, and to break free from illusion. The first card I pulled was the Nine of Pentacles in the Light Seers Tarot, and I'll put a link to that below. That's by Chris Ann. And in the picture, the first thing I was drawn to was the white bird and the woman in a white dress. So I also had a channeled message to listen to birds because there are messengers. And so that's part of the communication to change our perspective, to see the true reality and break through the illusions. I also pulled the Perception Oracle card, which is the number 35 from the Sacred Geometry Oracle deck created by Lon. And I'll have a link in the box below to that as well. And that card talks about blades cutting through illusions. So reality is the same as above, so it is below. So the tarot cards I pulled were the Six of Wands for the present situation, where we are being called to inspire others to have an optimistic viewpoint to achieve reality, which is love, over illusion, which is darkness, and some of those dark emotions that go along with the egoic mind, such as jealousy, anxiety, depression. And the Nine of Pentacles came back up as the challenge. And the challenge, which I feel in my life at this time as well, is a balance of spiritual and material satisfaction. The Three of Wands showed up as the past. So working hard, like continuous improvement, waiting for the results of our effort. So working hard, and working hard, but maybe being impatient to find that reality full of love and peace. Because possibly our efforts were centered in illusions that did not deliver what we truly desired. And the Four of Cups showed up as the future, telling us that's the potential for missed opportunities, causing frustration and not appreciating what we have. So, to me, that tells me that if we don't take the path through that blue door to capital T truth, love and peace, and lowercase t truth, what love and peace means for us, we could be missing out on opportunities to achieve that and feel that in our lives. So for the conscious mind, the Five of Cups came out. And this is, our conscious mind is looking at goals and desires. And the Five of Cups talks about disappointment, disillusion, ultimately acceptance and moving on. So, thinking of our goals and desires to be aligned with reality, and the capital T and the lowercase t truth. Love is the only thing that's real. What would that mean for your reality? Love is the only thing that's real. For our subconscious mind, so our fears, the Fool came out. So the Fool goes on a journey. But if that's a subconscious fear in our shadow, that could be fear of new thoughts, new experiences, changing our beliefs and value system, and switching to an unconditional love paradigm. So as a collective, we could have a fear of unconditional love. For advice, the Eight of Swords came out. So the Eight of Swords talks about letting go go of an old story, letting go of old illusions, of old belief systems that kept us locked into a fight or flight paradigm. The Eight of Swords talks about lifting the veil to see the truth, to see that we have more options for unconditional love. For external influences, the Page of Swords came out, which is restless energy. He's a messenger. The messenger could be bringing others' perspectives into our perspective and trying to influence our perspective, trying to influence the student of reality and the student of truth. Unconditional love is real, and it's all around us. It's inside of us, and it's inside of every being that you meet. For our hopes and fears, the Eight of Cups came out. So hopes could be leaving this old illusion-based reality to pursue a new unconditional love reality, the true reality. We could still be working through fears of abandonment, fears of disappointment, fears of getting stuck. And I know I personally have a fear of releasing what no longer serves me. In my life, I have found it very hard to define what no longer serves me, because I do see love in everything. For the final outcome, so that's based on the current energy, the Six of Swords came out. The Six of Swords. So transitioning from illusion to reality, receiving divine help at the right, precise divine time. Awakening deeper, ascending higher on our healing journey. Moving past trauma, past shadow, past illusion, past ego, past us and them, conflict, war, right and wrong. What if there is no right and wrong? What if nothing serves me and everything serves me at the same time? The reality is that everything is love. Everything. I also pulled the consciousness card from the Sacred Geometry Oracle deck, and that is the number 17, and that talks about how all multidimensional aspects are included into our reality, into our reality of love. So love is the reality. The number 6 has been pretty prevalent in this message. It started with the first card and ended with the last tarot card and the Celtic cross I pulled. The number 6 stands for family and relationships. So meaning that we are all one family, we are all one tribe. Humans are all one family. Living in love, radiating love. And that is what our true being is love and peace. The number 8 also came up very frequently. Consciousness, 1 plus 7 equals 8. Perception card, 3 plus 5 equals 8. The 8 of Cups, the 8 of Swords. The number 8 in numerology talks about focus and willpower, leadership, self-discipline, and power. It does take a lot of self-discipline to change our perspective, to shift from an egoic world full of duality, full of shadows, to an unconditional love reality. The only thing that's real is an offering of love or a request for love. And that takes a lot of willpower and focus. And that shift from illusion to reality will require leadership. I wish you all love, light, and abundance. Gratitude.